What's up, people? Let's talk about EDC. Alright, so I normally do not do these type of videos. To be honest, they make me a little weird because I really don't like sharing much of what I'm carrying. But let's go for it. I carry my car keys and a little Travax. I want to say it's called the Link. Travax Link. So I always wanted a Ridge wallet, and my girlfriend and my daughter got me one for Father's Day. Got me this little guy right here. They did some engraving and stuff, but this is how I carry it. Carry a good amount of cards in here. I also carry a Gerber, one of those little Gerber multi-tools. I don't know what it's called, but it's this guy right here. And it just has a little razor blade and bottle opener, pry bar. You know what I mean? Nothing special. But on top of that, I do sometimes tape gets a little bit harder to open, and I carry a Civivi Tanto blade for show. Really, it doesn't really do anything but sit in my pocket. But I just like having a pocket knife. When someone asks me if you carry a pocket knife, this is it. If it's not that one, a long time ago, Redhead from Bass Pro Shops made this blade, and it was modified. I modified it. Comes with a sheath, fixed blade. Or this Smith & Wesson Tanto that I carry in the belt tucked in sometimes. And if not, it's a Spyderco paramilitary. Nothing special there. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen those already. Skull candies. I modified the plugs and it works great. I do carry a lighter, though I don't smoke. I do carry a lighter with some duct tape. If you don't carry a lighter, I don't know what's wrong with you. I carry some O'Keeffe's lip repair because we get some dry winds. Another Bic with a Ranger band on it. Reason being is because I'm not carrying one of those long tube lighters. So put the Ranger band up here, turn it on, and I can reach in like candles and stuff. You know what I mean? Keep my hands out of the way of the fire or whatever. Getting into the important stuff pretty quickly. I do have this little side mount for my belt, little side holster where I carry my flashlight, S2R Baton 2.0 light. I've had it forever and it's still running. Because I'm pretty sure there's better out there, but for me, that thing is unbeatable. Still running. I have a Fisher Space pen. Can't go wrong with any of those. For a multi-tool, I'm very simple. I carry a Skeletool, the basic one. Ain't nothing special about it, but it's saved me plenty of times, so I don't like abandoning it. I carry a North American Rescue cat tourniquet. It's always good to have some type of first aid. This is more for others than me, but I have it here just in case. Throughout my carry, which is in my car, in my backpacks or whatever, I also have cat tourniquets. Be better to have them and not need them. You know what I mean? But I carry that. This one's in a tier 1 holster for the cat tourniquet, and I like this orientation here. Kind of hides better, especially in the winter. If I'm not carrying this guy on my person, I'm carrying the ETQ, which right now is just chilling in my car. But I carry the ETQ because it's about the size of a pistol magazine. And getting into pistols now, I do live in the state of Connecticut, and I'm limited to 10 rounds because the state is very unconstitutional. Now I carry a 365 macro from 6 Sauer, but I think the only thing 6 Sauer about it left is about the upper half of the magazine and the fire control unit, the FCU. Besides that, there's not much SIG in it left, and probably the internal parts of the slide. But I carry it in a DeVito's holster with a tier 1 wedge and an Amazon wedge. It took a lot for me to get here into this monstrosity, but it works. And if it works, why would you change it? So my spare mag, I carry on my left pocket with a Neo mag, pretty basic Neo mag. And the magazines are 10 round 365 XL magazines, which have been modified to fit the macro with this extension here from Tactical Development. Shout out to you. You make it possible for us to have some type of fun out here. So thank you for that. That's the spare magazine part. Now let me clear this gun for you safety nerds out there. This is my 365 macro. If you notice, the barrel, it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. If you notice, the barrel is almost at the corner here. Why? It's because I actually run a full-size 365 XL barrel, which is a 3.7 inch if I'm not mistaken. Reason being is because this slide is the FDesWorks XXL slide. So it allows me to run the XL barrel while still being compensated. More ported than that, but I do have the option to run the FDesWorks ports, but I just don't like shit flying in my face. I run a 6-hour extended slide lock. I do not recommend. I'm always with the high grip. I'm always on it, and last round does not lock back. I don't recommend it. I have a TLR7 sub, Hollow Sun 507K, yeah, 507KX2, nothing fancy there. Got some night vision, suppressor height sights, and I'm using the Wilson Combat grip module. Before this gun turned into this, it kind of looked like this. So this is actually the stock grip module I had. I just have this together because I'm about to buy another FCU to throw in here. But this is the stock slide, obviously. So this grip module, I had the Tactical Development magwell, and then I threw a FDesWorks number 3 back strap to fill in the grip. I had this slide on here, and it was great. It filled in the grip or whatever, but it wasn't heavy enough per se for such a small gun, because these are small guns. They're about the size of a Glock 19, G19, and the Glock 19 is way heavier than this, at least in the hands. So this wasn't it. This guy, on the other hand, I actually have the weights, but in here, if you see in here, I have 3 tungsten weights, which allow me to control that recoil a little bit better from this side. So while this thing is sliding back, by the time it gets here, it's probably kicked up like that much, and while it's coming back down, I'm right back on target. Now, I use the 3 MOA dot, nothing fancy there, and I carry the ammo that my local law enforcement carries, which I recommend everybody does their research on that. That's my ADC. See you on the next one.